Hello, I'm Kyoko, and this is my digital electronics final. So what this is basically a miniature omnichord. And so if you know anything about the omnichord, it basically has chord buttons. And these all correspond to different chords, and then if you strum on this thing, it'll strum through all the notes of that chord. And so you have some controls over here, so whenever you press a chord button, that you can see that it changes the display, and that means you can edit that chord. So if I'm editing this, I can like change that chord root, or I can change the chord type. And this also, whenever you change something and press the chord button again, it writes that to the EEPROM, which basically allows it to save what the chords you have assigned for each of these keys to the memory of the thing. So if I were to say this is a B flat, and so I'm going to change that to that, and this to something random. And so I press that, turn it off, turn it back on again. You can see that that chord stays the same between turning it off and then turning it back on again. And so basically you just press this encoder to go through, and then here the volume control. This volume control is not per chord, but it is a master volume for the synth engine. And so if I turn this way up, you can hear it gets louder. And if I turn it down, it gets quieter, like a volume control should. And then here there's also velocity, so this thing also sends out MIDI. So here you can hear that is coming out of my computer, and then if you turn this velocity up, it sends the MIDI out at a higher velocity, just like that. And then also if you hold down this encoder, you can enter this animation mode, where basically you can visualize the strumming of all the strings. And so I'm just gonna play a quick musical example to show you this thing in action. I close my eyes, for once I don't have to try. I'm all wishing for a life, a picture you happy. In the weeds we walked, hands running through the moss. I was so lost in thought, but you were there living. You've taken me with you. Can I solve the days? I wish that I find the faith. I'll die and I'll save your place, and you'll never suffer, and we'll stay together. I had lost my sight, so you sang to me the beauty you'd been seeing. If I can't stop time, I'll build a world where God cannot take us. There's no need to think of time. I apologize for my bad singing. Also, that song is Blossom by Porter Robinson. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you.